Hello, friend. Welcome to day 20 of our 20-day challenge together. I'm your host, Alicia Carrasco, entrepreneur, author, wife, and mom of two. And if this is the very first episode that you're listening to and you're wondering what the 20-day challenge is, let me explain you very quickly in hopes that you also want to join in. So, for the first 20 episodes of this podcast, I propose to be your guide on your journey of self transformation by committing 20 days to listen to the corresponding episode where we're diving deep into the keys and techniques to explore your inner self. And then you commit to do 3 to 5 minute journaling reflection after each episode. So if you'd like to take me up on this challenge, go ahead and keep listening to this very same episode, although this is the last episode of the challenge, or you can always go back to day one and start from the very beginning. In any case, welcome. So today is the last day of our 20-day challenge together. And I'd love to finish this challenge by sharing with you a conclusion, by putting together all the main concepts that we've been exploring in the challenge of what it really means to start living a life in alignment with your inner self and discovering in that journey that you are all you need to start living your most fantastic life full of passion and purpose. That is why this podcast is called You Are All You Need, to remind you of that truth. Because at some point in my life, after years of personal transformation programs and hundreds of books read and trials and errors in my life, etc., I understood that I wasn't really looking for something out there, but rather the journey that I was doing was an internal journey towards remembering who I really was inside and what I had come here to accomplish in this lifetime. And I'm so honored that you've let me share with you during these 20 days together the keys that really worked for me in this internal journey of self discovery. And hopefully, these 20 days help you as well, at least to get you started and curious about the possibilities that lie in front of you, but above all, inside you to really start living a life that feels truly yours and filled with purpose. So, with that being said, let's begin with our final episode of this 20-day challenge. So, when you stop looking outside for the answers to your life, and circumstances and make it a habit to actually look for those answers within yourself, you embark on a path of continuous awakening in which you begin to understand life from a very different perspective, very new perspective, actually. But this cannot happen if you do not take control. You must take full and total responsibility for every thought, emotion, and action. And in the majority of the cases, this process of taking responsibility will actually involve going through a period of inner darkness where you must confront feelings and beliefs about yourself that you may not even have known that they were there running your life, actually. So, when you are able to work through that dark phase and make peace with yourself and love and respect every part of your being and even laugh at yourself sometimes, that is the moment when you begin to understand life from a more liberating and fun perspective. And it is from this place of higher vibrational frequency of self love, unconditional love, acceptance, empathy, peace, and joy that you can begin to chart your path by truly listening to what your soul longs to share with you. And the truth is that you cannot achieve a life full of passion and purpose if you do not take this control we're talking about. Your only responsibility in this life, actually, is to listen to your soul and chart a life that is completely yours in alignment with your inner truth, not a life that has been decided for you by others. And you do not owe anything to anyone. Let me tell you this again. You do not owe anything to anyone, not even your parents who brought you into this world. You owe this life to yourself. Again, you owe this life to yourself. You are the owner and sovereign of your days here on earth. And it is your responsibility to make this life a life that helps uplift humanity with your talents, ideas, and actions. And I truly believe that each one of us has come into this world to offer something different and unique, something that no one else has done before. You are here to raise humanity through the special way of being who you are and doing the things the way you do them. You are here to really share with the world your genuineness and shine as you only know how. But you can only achieve this through an internal coherence and aligned actions. And here's the big truth: the reality is that it is not that important to have your life purpose clear. So do not burden or pressure yourself trying to find out right now what purpose you should be following, right? Simply establishing your life vision, remembering what excites and thrills you on the inside, and starting from there to introduce those little things into your daily life is actually enough to start increasing your vibrational energy and gain momentum, as we saw in day 8 of this challenge. And from that elevated energy point, you are more capable of making better decisions and discover actually in those moments the next steps that will gradually lead you to chart a life that is more aligned with your inner self, truly living in abundance and happiness. So when you decide to be a person who lives their life following their own principles by being true to their inner self, without realizing it, you become a person who shines more than usual and who also inspires and generates change around you simply because you are operating from that higher vibrational state that gives you that inner peace and momentum. And being committed to living in that vibrational state every day means surrendering yourself to living a life with total love, passion, and joy, enjoying every moment as if it were the last moment in your life. And do not make the mistake of thinking that when you start out on this path, everything will be beautiful and you will never have dark clouds in your life again. Life is a continuous balance between moments of shadow and light. So you have to go through more complicated times to be able to appreciate the good times. The key is understanding that the complicated moments are part of your life and that they actually happen to tell you something. They carry information, but they do not define you, nor do they define your life. So, understanding what that situation is telling us and adopting a constructive and positive attitude to overcome it as soon as possible is what actually makes the difference. And it will really allow you to live a full life based on positivity, peace, and inner harmony. I'd like to end this challenge by saying something that I would have wanted someone told me in my low moments. And it's that this life you now have is already wonderful just the way it is. You are already everything that you need to be. You are exactly where you need to be. And that everything that has happened to you so far and that will happen to you in the future are actually clues and challenges that you need to learn, grow, feel, and discover, and ultimately live your life to the fullest. So enjoy this journey as much as possible. Laugh a lot at yourself. Cry when you have to cry. Be wrong 1,000 times. Scream, sing, dance, laugh with all your heart. Feel fear. Find your courage. Learn. And ultimately, dare and become the light that you would like to see in others. The world needs you, my friend. So, this is the end of this challenge. Thank you so much again for sharing with me this 20-day together. I really, really hope it has helped you in any way in your journey of self transformation, whatever stage of that transformation that you are in right now. And at least I hope it has given you some tips and techniques through the use of your journal to keep continuously crafting your own path of self discovery. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you in the following episodes of this podcast. That right now we are starting with this 20-day challenge, where I keep sharing with you episode after episode my personal experiences in my journey of self transformation, also practical strategies for getting clarity on your inner self and also about your future self. And all the transformative insights that have helped me in the past and that are currently help me as well to keep living a life that I can say is in total alignment with my most desired ones. So that's all from me today. If you like this episode, please like, rate, subscribe, or even share it with a friend if you think that this content could be of help. Thank you for listening and see you in the next one.